Hi, this is bookshotworm.com, or you can reach me at Twitter at bookshotworm1, or you can reach me here at YouTube, bookshotworm, or Deb Eden 444. I have 3 books that I want to do with you today. Introduce you to my special Valentine's Day teddy bear. He's my best bud. And do, as I said again, 3 books. And then the second video will be my top 10 with an amazing number 1. Already a classic. Okay. We have 3 books. I will start with the one that I am reading now. I'm almost done. It is a series. I found it for only $3.50. It was at Down the Shore, down Wildwood, my favorite. It's called Unsolved Mysteries, and it's from True Detective magazine. If you like crime novels, you'll love this. It was edited by Rose Mandelsberg, and it's there's about 15-20 stories in here, and they're all gruesome deaths, and you will like them beautifully. And it's really good. I recommend it if you're a crime novelist, if you like crime. They're very short, very good. And I'm getting ready for Florida, so I am so ready to get out of this cold. Ooh, too cold for me. All right, next we have Always Watching by Chevy Stevens. Let's see if we can get a good... I know it's hard on the Kindle. There we go. Chevy Stevens, Always Watching. This was a good book. I had read everything she wrote except there's 5, but there was one that I missed, and it was Always Watching. And it's about this. Well, it starts off with this girl Heather, and she's in a mental ward of a hospital, and the doctor is watching over her. She's the protagonist of the story, and she takes a vested interest in Heather. And as the book goes on, you learn that the doctor was involved with this cult sort of place by this Aaron. He's the evil guy who runs the cult, and he does mean, sadistic things to the women. And he's very nasty. Chevy Stevens has a great knack for villains. And I really liked Always Watching. It was her least, as far as stars goes, it got the least amount out of all 5 of her books, but I liked it. I thought the thrill was great. I thought the end was great. And I liked what happened with Heather, how she was afraid for her life, and the doctor just became so involved emotionally because what happened to her as a child had to do with this guy, Aaron. The one book I want to get to, it's the 3rd book, and it is really good, and I'm surprised. It is called A Head Full of Ghosts by Paul Tremblay. It surprised me. When I first, it's a short book, it's only like 300 pages. When I first started it, I was not impressed, and in fact, on Goodreads, I started out writing like a bad review, and I wish I would have finished it, because it turns out that the book is awesome. It is really, it's more than scary, it's freaky. It starts out that it's a sisters, Mary and Marjorie, 2 sisters, and Marjorie, I hope I'm saying her name right, she becomes possessed, or so she says, and Mary, it just follows them. In the beginning, I thought, oh my God, this is it was a weird book. I couldn't figure out where it was going, but you have to get it. It is really good. There's one scene in there that is so, I wouldn't say, I guess it is scary, but it's freaky. It's like a freaky book. If you like freaky books, get A Head Full of Ghosts. You will love it. Awesome. So those are my recommendations. It is an old serial killer book, Unsolved Mysteries. Always Watching by Chevy Stevens, and A Head Full of Ghosts. 5 stars for A Head Full of Ghosts. Get it.